All right, let's get down to brass tacks. We are talking about the undisputed king of the revolver world today, the 357 Magnum. There is a reason this round has sat on the throne for decades. It offers that sweet spot of ballistics, enough kinetic energy to stop a threat in its tracks, but not so much recoil that you are looking at the sky after every shot. It is pure Americana. Whether you are keeping it in the nightstand safe, ringing steel at 50 yards, or just admiring the craftsmanship, the 357 Magnum is always the right answer. But let's be real for a second. The market is absolutely saturated with wheel guns right now. And frankly, not all of them are built to handle the pressure of full-house defensive loads. So, we are going to cut through the marketing fluff. We are ranking the top 5 357 Magnums that you can actually bet your life on. We are judging these on what matters to shooters: durability, trigger feel, and practical accuracy. We are going to talk about lockup, timing, and how these guns actually behave when you pull the trigger. Whether you have been shooting revolvers since the 70s, or you are just now looking to pick up your first cylinder-fed blaster, this list is for you. We are here to get you the tactical reality on what deserves a spot in your holster. So, eyes and ears, let's get to work. By the end of this, you will know exactly which iron needs to be on your hip. Kicking us off at number 5 is the Taurus Model 66. Now, hold your horses. I know some of you purists might scoff at the price tag, but do not sleep on this gun. Coming in right around the $500 or $600 mark, the Taurus 66 is the definition of a sleeper hit. Here is the headline feature: capacity. This is a 7-shot cylinder. In a world where 6 is the standard, having that 7th round of 357 Magnum on deck is a legitimate tactical edge. It is built on a medium-large steel frame. Most guys run the 4-inch barrel, and honestly, that is the Goldilocks length. It gives you enough sight radius to be precise, but it balances well. Because it is solid steel, it has got some mass to it. And you want that mass. When you touch off a high-velocity defensive load, that weight soaks up the recoil impulse so you can get back on target fast. But the biggest surprise here is the trigger. For a gun in this budget tier, the double-action pull is shockingly consistent. It doesn't feel like you are dragging a piano across a gravel road. It is smooth. Taurus also throws in adjustable target sights, which is a nice touch for dialing in different grain weights. The rubber grips are nothing fancy, but they are functional. They grab your hand back and keep the muzzle flip under control. This is not a safe queen. The finish is matte and utilitarian. It is a tool. It is a workhorse. Is it a concealed carry piece? No, unless you are wearing a winter parka. But as a dedicated home defense gun, a truck gun, or just a range toy that won't empty your wallet, the Model 66 punches way above its weight class. It is reliable, it is affordable, and it throws 7 rounds of hate downrange. That is why it takes the number 5 spot. Moving up to number 4, we have the Kimber K6s. This is a totally different animal. This is for the shooter who wants the raw power of a 357 Magnum, but needs it to disappear under a t-shirt. This is a snub-nose, 2-inch barrel fighter. But here is the engineering magic. Kimber managed to fit 6 rounds into a cylinder width that usually only holds 5. That is a serious technical achievement. Now, you are paying for that engineering. You are looking at spending between $900 and $1,100. But when you pick it up, you feel the quality. The S stands for stainless, and the design is incredibly slick. They have dehorned the entire gun. That means every sharp edge has been melted down and smoothed out. There is nothing to snag on your shirt or your holster during a high-stress draw. But the real story? The trigger. For a compact, double-action-only revolver, this trigger is world-class. It is strictly business. It is a non-stacking, smooth pull that breaks clean. In a defensive scenario, where fine motor skills go out the window, a trigger this good is a massive asset. The lockup is tight as a drum. The K6s is purpose-built for the concealed carrier who refuses to compromise on caliber. It is small, yes, but it is dense. That little bit of extra weight helps tame the snap of the Magnum rounds. Kimber took the classic snub-nose concept and dragged it into the 21st century. If you need deep concealment but you demand 6 rounds of 357, the Kimber K6s is the one you need to check out. Sliding into the number 3 spot is an icon, the Colt Python. This gun does not just have a reputation, it has a legacy. It is arguably the most visually stunning revolver ever machined. When Colt decided to resurrect the Python, they updated the metallurgy and strengthened the action, but they kept the soul of the gun intact. This is a premium piece of hardware, folks. You are going to be dropping somewhere between $1,400 and $1,600. But you are buying a masterpiece. The ventilated rib on the barrel, the full underlug, that deep, mirror-polished stainless finish. It is absolutely gorgeous. But do not let the good looks fool you. This thing is a shooter. The trigger on a Python is legendary for a reason. The double action pull feels like drawing a bow across a violin string. It is frictionless. And that single action break? It is crisp as a frozen twig. Colt offers these in 3-inch 4.25 and the classic 6-inch barrel. The 3-inch makes for a heavy but classy carry gun, while the 6-inch is a tack driver at the range. The balance is superb. The sight's picture is instant. Even with hot 357 Magnum loads, the Python makes you look like a better shooter than you are. The recoil impulse is more of a firm push than a violent snap, thanks to those ergonomics. This is the kind of gun you pass down to your grandkids. It is a piece of American history that you can take to the range and run hard. That is the Colt Python. Taking the silver medal at number 2 is the heavyweight champion, the Ruger GP100. If the Python is a finely tuned sports car, the GP100 is a main battle tank. This gun is legendary for one thing, being absolutely indestructible. You can pick these up for around $800 to $950, and you are buying a lifetime of service. Ruger builds these things with a triple locking cylinder and a massive thick top strap. It is overbuilt in the best possible way. You can feed this gun a steady diet of the hottest, meanest 357 Magnum loads on the planet, and it will just ask for more. That heavy frame soaks up recoil like a sponge. It makes shooting full-power ammo actually comfortable. Ruger gives you plenty of options, from 3-inch barrels up to 6-inch models. One of the best features is the grip peg design. You can swap out the grips for wood, G10, or rubber in about 30 seconds without needing a gunsmith. Same goes for the front sight. It is easily user swappable. Now, out of the box, the trigger is going to be a bit stiff. It is a working man's trigger. But, like a good pair of leather boots, it breaks in beautifully over time. Or, you can drop in a spring kit and polish it up, and it becomes fantastic. The GP100 is not trying to be a fashion statement. It is a tool designed to go bang every single time you pull the trigger, no matter what. For a woods gun, a duty gun, or a home defense weapon, the Ruger GP100 is nearly unbeatable. And finally, taking the crown at number 1, the Smith & Wesson Model 686+. Folks, this is the yardstick. This is the revolver against which all others are measured. It strikes the perfect balance between the rugged durability of the Ruger and the refined elegance of the Colt. Price-wise, you are looking at $900 to $1,100. And for that money, you are getting the best all-around wheel gun on the market today. It is built on the famous Smith & Wesson L-frame. It features that full-length underlug barrel, which puts the weight right out front where you need it to keep the muzzle flat. And of course, the plus designation means you are getting a 7-round cylinder. Just like the Taurus, that extra round is a huge confidence booster. You can get it in a 2.5-inch snubby, all the way out to a 6-inch hunter. But the secret sauce is the action. Smith & Wesson has mastered the double-action trigger. It is smooth, it is predictable, and it stages perfectly if you know how to run it. The single-action break is like snapping a glass rod. The ergonomics are spot on. Whether you run the factory rubber or swap to wood, it points naturally. The sights are excellent. Orange ramp front, adjustable rear. The lockup is vault tight. The timing is Swiss watch precise. The 686+ is a gun you can run hard in a competition, carry for defense, or use to hunt whitetail. It does everything, and it does everything well. If I could only own one 357 Magnum to handle every possible scenario, this is the one I am grabbing. It is the undisputed king of the hill in 2025. So, there you have it. That is our breakdown of the top 5 357 Magnums. This cartridge is a legend, and these are the best platforms to send it downrange. But I want to hear from you guys. Did I miss your favorite wheel gun? Are you a Smith guy or a Ruger guy? Drop a comment down below and let's get a debate going. If you got some value out of this video, go ahead and smash that like button for me. And do not forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss our next upload. Train hard, stay safe, and I will see you on the range.